Hello and happy birthday, Pisces. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm here to bring you March clarification on what's coming in for you this month, what you can do about it, and what it means so that you can gain the most benefit from the energy here. There's a lot going on, a lot of planets moving around, and it's going to be an interesting month for you guys. I see a lot of positives. I have a lot of positive, motivated energy is what's coming at me right now. And so although there might be several zodiacs that are going to feel the effects of this, you're going to be one of them that feels it in a very positive and empowering way. So I'm really anxious to see how that turns out for you. Now, if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Kristen. I'm a metaphysical healer and a psychic guide. And I just want to say thank you for being in the moment with me so that we can see where your journey goes. Also, if you want to click that subscribe button, it allows me to get to more people. And if you want a free mini reading, once you hit that subscribe button, just let me know down in the comments below, or you can shoot me an email, and I will set you up with a free mini reading. I also have a special this month, $20 for a 40-minute reading, if you guys want to look a little bit further into things, okay? All right, I know a lot of people have been sick, so I like to connect my readers with the energy directly. There is an energy vortex behind me, and I always encourage readers to use that energy for manifestation and especially for healing. A lot of people have been sick lately, and so you can certainly take that energy and absorb it and replace that negative, sick, thick energy with that very light, positive, loving, healing power. Okay. I'm also letting folks know about a membership option that I have. Normally an hour with me is $75. However, I'm offering a 3-month membership for $75. So you get 3 months for that price instead of just one reading. And what you get with that is you get 2 daily oracle cards for the 3 months, 1 free 1-hour reading for each month, a discount of $40 for each 1-hour reading past that, and a double discount of $20 per 1-hour reading for every referral that you have. So if anyone should be interested in that for a little bit more daily clarification, let me know. The next $75 is too steep, but you're still interested. You can also choose a $30 month-to-month option. All right, guys. Let's take a look at what's coming in. If you need further assistance, if you are sick or you know someone who's needing some help in that area, or you're just looking for assistance with clearing any blockages or delays so that you can bring something in that you're trying to manifest, we can certainly set up a Reiki session. And for $25, that covers an entire session plus activation cards to help push things forward and increase that vibration and the energy to what you are wanting to bring into your life. It's very helpful for love and for career and for all things you want to bring in. All right. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that. We finally have some decent weather here, so you can see some colors and not a bunch of cloudy snow. Alright, my lovely Pisces. Let's see what's in store for you. We're going to take a look at the situation as well as the outcome, and then I'm going to take a look at what's happening week to week and how that unfolds for you, okay? Alright, to my birthday zodiac. Let's take a look. I hope you guys have something really fun planned. You guys get the luxury of spring break, so hopefully you have taken that opportunity and see some people flying to do a little bit of vacationing, a little getaway, even mini getaways. Spring is starting. I can feel it where I'm at, and I'm on a mountain, so I'm definitely enjoying feeling some spring happening around here. Oh, it's going to be a busy month, guys. Energy, I'm telling you. All right, got the situation out. Now let's take a look at the outcome. All right, guys. So what I'm seeing here is that you're starting out the month feeling really, really good about financial success, about where you're going with things, your ideas are flowing, and you're feeling just really overall really good about things. And you are currently in a situation, I feel like, where you are, a group of you are either are or going to be in a position of needing to balance either a situation or a couple of them. And we're going to look here. So I see you pulling a lot of strength for this movement, for this manifestation of what you're wanting. Okay, you're feeling very strong about the situation as far as what you can put into this and how much energy you're putting forth. You feel like you have a lot of power to put forth the unity of the situation. Okay, you see that things are progressing. You see that cycles are coming to an end that had negative and unserving energy attached to it. All right, and you're really just staying focused on this prosperity in all ways: family, money, home life, you. Okay. I also feel like you're really analyzing what it's going to take to really bring this happiness together. Okay. What is going to make this become something? I feel like for some of you, there's a transformation happening. Okay, this energy is moving, and it's moving differently for everybody. And there are transformations happening in people around you that is causing you a little bit of discomfort and not understanding quite where they're coming from. Now maybe you guys just aren't seeing quite eye to eye like you were. And there's a delay in this communication, okay? And it's causing you a little bit of upset, okay? This lack of communication possibly, or this just not seeing eye to eye is definitely causing you a little bit of frustration. And you're kind of wondering, when is this phase going to end to where we can get to a better position, okay? And it's telling you that it is coming. Just have faith in the situation and that there is going to be a resolve in this, okay? Now I'm going to pull these right down so that I can clarify a little bit more information. For others of you, I see that regarding a relationship, you are really doing your best to make every move in your life according to what you think you need to reach a level of commitment or to have a union come together. And I see that in this perseverance and in this dedication and want for commitment and this constant, passionate wish to the universe is bringing an end to this delay in communication. Yay. There's an end coming here. And a revival of commitment and of at least recognition. Okay, there's karmic opportunities to make amends in situations that just weren't right. Okay, and it's confirming that here, that these difficult issues that you were just trying to overcome, any unfair situations. I mean, that's exactly what it's saying. And that things are going to be made right. I mean, I just said that, but I just wanted to, that's exactly what the cards are telling me. Okay, it's about wisdom coming out. It's about the people or the situations that did not have karmic, that did not come out with positive karmic results for you. And I feel like it was really kind of like what happened there is coming to a position where you're coming out of heartbreak, you're coming out of those past wounds, and the situation that's coming is coming to heal these past experiences. Okay, you have an opportunity for the universe coming in and saying, you know what, now's the time. You've put in some hard work. You've really persevered through continuing to manifest and stay strong and positive in what you wanted, and the universe is going to provide. That is the situation at hand. Okay, so now let's take a look at the outcome and see exactly how the situation is delivered to you. So I see that it starts out with a choice. Okay, with an opportunity, you're a choice to make. You're gonna have to continue balancing the manifestation and the strong will to what you want. Okay, that's the first portion of this. Continue to seek that happy home, that completion, that full stability in all ways. Okay, and the earth and the universe is both here to support you and is watching over all of the hard things and hard work that you've done and the patience that you have had. And both are saying that we are here to support you. This energy is very good for you. It allows you to persevere. As I mentioned very early, I don't feel like this is a situation where you have any anxiety. It's all happy, okay? And that's what this is saying, that you feel like you are supported in this situation. You see things developing. And if you don't, this is clarifying that it is coming. There are definitely, I see communication happening. Communication that allows this balance and this hope for renewal and for better times ahead to actually start to happen. And whether this is you communicating, this could be the other party communicating that patience is paying off. This is what that's telling me. Patience is paying off. And you're going to naturally want to feel a little bit cautious about the situation. I see that. But this is trying to tell you that you're coming out of hurt. And you need to have faith rather than fear. This is about healing. This isn't about going back into new wounds. This is about healing from past wounds. This is about healing from, even if this is recent past wounds. Okay, this isn't about going back in there and making new ones. It's about healing the ones that have already taken place. So don't let fear stop you from handling your business or from healing the way that you need to in the way that is best for you. But I do see a really lovely opportunity here for some material gain, some actual manifested evidence that this is going in your direction. I see that coming. Symbols, opportunities, actual physical things that you can see and touch and recognize and actually grasp. And you're going to start seeing them manifest very quickly. And I'm gonna roll out week to week to see exactly how this is going to come out for you. But yes, patience is paying off. Absolutely. Revival. Okay? A revival meaning revival of past all of the hurt. Okay, you're getting past this hurt. Cycles are ending, okay? The delays are ending. This is the issue. Delays are ending, and you are starting to see physical manifestations of what you're wanting. Can't forget this is in there. Okay? And then you've also got a clarification that patience is paying off and rewards are happening and the better times are ahead. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's take a look. Week to week and see how this is going to unfold. All right, Pisces. take one. All right, and I gotta say, guys, for our group of you, you see an ending coming your way to some kind of a relationship, and even if you don't see it, it's coming. There is a transition in this relationship. It is going to stop communication, and it is going to end that energy. Now, whether a compromise and a revival of a better energy can come about from that, absolutely. But what I am seeing is that painful and misrepresenting energy that you've been dealing with, that's going away. So for those of you that's dealing with that situation, my heart goes out to you, and I hope the best for that situation. And the universe is saying, have faith, because better times are ahead, baby. So don't worry about that. Don't let that bring you any kind of negativity, because you are powerful and strong, and this is your birthday month. I don't even get you down. And if you want to take a look at what those better things are coming, and look into that a little bit more, let me know, and we can certainly sit down and just take a quick read on what this might mean. Okay? All right. So energies are moving really quick in the beginning of the month, and I mentioned that earlier. There's going to be a delivery of energy and words or actions, and it might even be actions, that are going to drive the energy here towards this change. Okay, so for some of you, this is information coming in that's helping you make a decision. Or I see an action more than a words. I see an action happening, or an energy that is going to come in and help drive you towards balancing a particular situation. So overall, this is really just and for a lot of you, this is telling me that you just have home on the mind. You have your home life, you have your family, your relationship. That stuff's on your mind a bit. Or if it's not a relationship, it's commitment with a particular something. There's a commitment that you've either started to make or you're trying to get out of, and it's really on your mind the first part of March. And with your birthday month, that makes sense, because it's basically telling me that you are evaluating, this is a new year for me. Do I want to have this new year look like last year? And, really, really trying to evaluate how you want things to look and what is in the best interest of your family. Sorry, guys, just a second. And by the time the second week comes around, you're kind of full cycle looking at what is going to make you happy. Okay, because I feel like I'm going to pull one more card. That's what I feel like. I really feel like this has a lot to do with healing. I mean, this is coming across information that is really just stopping anything negative in its tracks, and it's allowing you to push forward in success. I really feel like this is energy, though, helping you this week. Okay, just building you up almost for the week to come, because I do see some balance and some justice happening in the next week here, in the third week. But as far as the second week, and the Fool. Interesting. So an opportunity is coming your way. Perhaps I just picked up for some of you. An opportunity is coming your way. Ah ha ha ha. I got it figured out for some of you. There is a hot and just fiery, you're a hot, fiery mess. There's a hot and fiery, passionate being that is on your mind. And on your mind. And you are head over heels for this particular person. Yet, you have a major decision because you, some of you, are already involved with somebody. Whoopsies. It's okay. It's okay. Because this is what happens. Karmic ties end and other relationships begin, whether they're soulmate relationships, twin flame relationships, life partner relationships, another soulmate relationship, another karmic relationship. The point is, the time has come, and I can see that you are really interested in this person, and that you've got some business to take care of so that you can pursue this person. And you're going to need to do that. Because what you can't do is you can't build any bad karma. That's the last thing that you need, is to build bad karma. You have, this situation is giving you power and motivation to do what you need to do. That's a beautiful gift, and it is definitely on your mind. So for those of you, these two, it's just, about being really, you've got one person just heavily on your mind, and you're really thinking about all the options. I mean, all the way around. But I can definitely see you want to take a moment to just kind of see where this goes. I feel like you were wanting to take a little trip and just get away and have a very clear environment so that you guys can just really build that and see where it goes. All right. And so for the third, real fast though, others of you, that this is not necessarily a relationship. This is a coming together of an understanding that really wasn't necessarily anticipated, and it did create a challenge in the situation or transformation in the plan to something new. Something ended and something new is coming in. It's an opportunity that you don't quite see yet, but it is very much destiny, and it's very much a part of you and your soul mission. Okay, so whenever that happens and when that comes, know that that is very much part of the universal cycle that you need to move through to get to the next step. Okay? Have faith. All right. So I see you coming together with some people to discuss anything that needs to be put out in the open and bringing balance to the situation. So for you, those of you who have this hot and heavy thing going on, but you're with somebody, this conversation is going to come out, and you're going to bring balance to the situation so that you can move forward in very positive ways. I do see you holding on to your money a little bit after you make that announcement, and for obvious reasons. But I definitely see, maybe these working seem better. That's good to know. Anyway, This is all about bringing balance to anything that needs to come out so that things can move forward. Whether it's overcoming fear, or secrets come out, or it's just expression of a position or perception or perspective that somebody has. This is what that's telling me, is that there will be a coming together to talk about what needs to come out so that you can bring balance to your life. That also applies for a work situation. Okay, if somebody on the team said or did something that has a potential or has some emotion to it, it doesn't need to be there, that is brought out onto the table this month and addressed so that there is balance again in the situation. So that is your third week of the month. And the fourth week is interesting. You have the Seven of Swords and the Five of Wands. So there is a conflict that you are not anticipating here. I would like to believe here that this has something to do with finances. For the people who are going to be coming out of a relationship to get into a new one, you may want to evaluate your funds before you make that call. Okay, make sure that you have what you need that is rightfully yours, or whatever, or write out your budget or your plan on what is needed to move forward, and move so delicately to where you are taken care of, but nobody is in the dust here. Okay, no one got just totally crapped on. But don't do this to where you guys have a joint account and you go and let them know that you're going to go a different direction in your life, and that there are energies that no longer serve you, and so you've made a decision to move on, and then he goes and closes the bank account or pulls out the last whatever money's in there. Just make sure there's a plan in place, okay, with the money. For those of you who this is job related, I see that there are going to be some adjustments, and some folks that aren't as maybe happy with some news that's come in, and it affects income in a way. It does. It affects income in a way that maybe positions have changed, or the plan has changed on who's going to make what or who's going to do what. I see that there is an adjustment there, and that's going to be discussed. Okay, and this doesn't necessarily have to be your energy, because I feel like you're getting a gift, but I feel like the gift you're getting might not make other people happy, and in so you are just going to have to take it in stride and have faith that this is still the right thing for you, and it's not up to you to make everybody happy, and it's not. I am going to pull one more card for that last week. You persevere, dear, as on top and in control, and you know exactly what's going on and what to do. So there is no you end the month not knowing. Okay? You start the month with a little bit of need for balance, but you end in complete control of what is happening. And you know exactly that that it's all going to work out. I mean, you have full intuitive belief that everything that's happening is happening for a good reason, and you're watching it unfold, and that is the reward of having that faith. I also see that for those of you in this fiery new little thing you have going on, this is you in a nutshell. If I was to think of the most, look at her face, and she's all, yes. I mean, if I was in a passionate relationship with a chick, I mean, that's some serious look. And so that's what this is all telling me, that you guys are like, you might not leave the ring for a while. I don't know, I'm just saying. And if you're rekindling and you've been together and there maybe was a separation and you guys are coming back together, that's what it's gonna look like. It's all kinds of fun and lovely. Okay. And for those of you who are coming back together, you might get a little heat at the end from some people. Like, I thought you guys were done. But do not worry, because, my dear, you got this. You know what's going on. You know exactly why you're here and what's happening. And only you can. Only you and that other person or other situation can truly identify what makes you happy. Okay. For my Pisces. March 2019. Spiritual decree. I can't believe I didn't know if you could just lean it forward. It would look better. I probably should pay attention into this. You have been wondering what will happen next in your life, not realizing how much power you have to decide that for yourself. What do you wish to have happen next? Are you willing to use your divine birthrights of free will, voice, and empowerment to set the cosmic wheels in motion? Cosmic wheels in motion. If your answer is yes, then it is time to speak your truth to the universe, decree it, and you shall be it. I like that. I'm going to be a bumper sticker. Decree it, and you shall be it. You have been praying for help, asking for a map, and wanting directions. You are wise in the ways of the receptive, responsive approach to life. It is spiritually mature to trust the greater guiding power of the divine to direct your course. And yet the wishes in your heart are part of how that happens. Divine destiny is not something that just happens to you, but it is something that you co-create as a living spiritual being with free will and a divine love beating in your heart. You are being honored for your ability to ask for guidance and wait for signs. You are also being asked to set intention and develop faith in yourself, to trust in what your heart yearns for and what you love so much that you are willing to go through the discomfort of growth to see it come to life. It is time for you to have the experience of seeing your intention blossom into manifestation. This does not mean that you have to make things happen. You are not responsible for how your manifestation occurs. The universe unfolds according to its own genius, of course. But you are responsible for the words, beliefs, and intentions you express that are seeds of your personal creations. The universe then responds in its own wise and powerful way. With this oracle card, it is time to speak your truth. What does your heart truly yearn for? Focus on it and say it out loud. Don't be afraid to speak your dreams, desires, wishes, and fantasies. Sometimes it is only in daring to speak them aloud that we really understand what we want. This can be terrifying, liberating, exciting, and life-changing. It is the moment that we grow into a spiritual adult, becoming willing to take responsibility for our own life journey. Will you speak your heart's truth now? Feel your words moving the energy from deep within, transforming your truth into sound and releasing it as intent into the universe. Don't worry about finding the perfect words. Just speak freely from your heart. Give yourself permission to express your deepest desires and then let go and trust. The invocation says, by the divine authority in me, I intend to create, attract, and enjoy for the greatest good of all, a life of abundance and love, well-being, fulfillment, joy, and wisdom. I am willing to take the journey to grow into the fullest expression of my beautiful and true self. May these words be divinely empowered to create my reality, being love, peace, happiness, trust, surrender, strength, and grace. If there is something you want to create in addition to this, express it out loud after that. May the power of voice and decree, the power of spiritual authority, always be tempered by grace and divine mercy. Through unconditional love and my own free will, so be it. Wow. Wow, Pisces. Well, that did not just give you exactly what you needed as far as If you needed matter of fact and you needed some backup and some clarification on some things, set your intentions. You need to follow your heart. And that's what this whole message is about, following your heart and setting the intentions and the wants that you are seeking. Speak them, write them, feel them, think them, be them, and they will come. And that is your reading for March, my dear Pisces. Happy birthday again. And if you would like to have another reading to look into any of this, let me know. And don't forget to subscribe and let me know if you want a free mini reading as well. I will see you guys next month.